Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Today, we're going to be looking at something that is a new development on Twitter. This is basically another hiring going on. So Warner Brothers Montreal has basically said they were going to put up some communications on their page. I think it's known to everybody that right now they have basically hired a new community manager. And so this is something that, is going to appeal to us, the community. We're going to have somebody that we can basically get some communication from, progress, updates, whatever needs to be revealed to us. But they also went ahead and, put some other positions right now in the limelight, asking, for a systems programmer. So this is basically what I wanted to, discuss today, because this is quite critical. I mean, I know when video game companies have a game on, in the works, they usually put out a lot of these positions for hiring. I'm not naive to even tell you that even after a game has been released, many of these gaming companies continue to hire just because they need the manpower for different projects that they may be working on, maybe DLC and all of that. So perhaps we've gotten to the point where the game is completely done. This is one scenario, by the way, so let's mark this as number one. The game is completely done. They're trying to make end game or ongoing content, and now they're bringing more hands on deck because most of these people, they're going to start them off from here because they probably have not been with the project from the start. And then they move the original team to fully support that project, and then we can go from there. And so they have one game. The second case scenario is that, as in a podcast a long time ago, somebody from Warner Brothers Games Montreal, I can't remember this podcast, but because, you guys are Batman fans, you've probably listened to it. I listened to a clip from it, and a developer, somebody in that studio was actually in a podcast, and he said that, he couldn't confirm or deny that they were working on multiple projects. That also kind of clues us into the possibility that they may now be hiring to start people onto this other projects that they may be working on. Some people have hypothesized that they actually are working on two different games. This is a second scenario. A third scenario, maybe they are moving their original team to the next project and hiring new programmers to kind of continue from there. Either way, these three state that a game is still in the works. Now, I've seen, some people doubt that there is basically a game going on and all of that, but I don't know how else to say it. If you look at the job descriptions, animator, senior game designer, gameplay camera designer, senior backend and front-end software engineer. This is somebody that's probably a UI person. Quality assurance, lead level designer, lighting artist, and senior level designer. And all these positions, they all point towards a game. Okay, so let's quickly get out of the way. I've seen that, as comments that have cropped up. They even have a storyboard artist. This is quite interesting because, storyboarding is something that, developers and writers and teams use to kind of chart the progression of their character. I have seen one storyboard for a major video game, and that's because the game director put it online. And this was Corey Barlog for God of War. He posted a picture of what their storyboard looked like. And boy, this thing was a whole bunch of jumble because this shows character arches, connections, relationships between different characters as they progress through the game. So regardless, though, I just wanted to point this out, that this game may still be in a place where, it's under development. We have not basically, received much communications about it. And who knows, we may be seeing this game this year. We may not be seeing the game this year, because one thing about, Warner Brothers is Warner Brothers holds a huge reputation when it comes to their games, and they will make sure that the game is 100% polished before they release it. I don't think they want a debacle of what happened with their last Batman game to happen again. For those of you who may not know, Batman Arkham Knight, when it released on PC, had a lot of issues until they, withdrew it from Steam. I think this was the news back then. It was withdrawn from Steam and worked on, and then finally patched and then, redone. I did not play it on PC on release. I played it on the PlayStation 4, so I wasn't, aware of whatever those problems are. But I have finally played it on PC, and I'm glad they did, because the game looks marvelous. The way they've done it, it's just a terrific game. The way they polished and improved the game on PC. So I decided to point this out to you guys because I wanted to hear your thoughts. I mean, why are they promoting more positions? Why are they trying to hire more people? Now, I mean, I just want to hear your perspective, because there are different sides to it. There's a side where, like, my three scenarios: one is that they're trying to move their old devs to a new project; one that they're trying to get people to build DLC; and the other, they're trying to move new devs, onto this new project or whatever it is. So let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. I appreciate you guys, by the way, for watching the videos. Thank you so much for your support. This is crazy. The channel has basically been on the lay low, but because of all the news and development, I do appreciate you guys engaging the content. So thank you once again. Peace out.